जी बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम अम्मा बाद सबक याद किए चलो फ़क़ाल he gave me or she gave me the old woman who went around to pass those papers. She gave me one chitti taqdeer, which is itab zada and scolded by people, allotted me and sent towards me one चिट्ठी. उसमें लिखा हुआ था लक़द अस्बहतु मौक़ूज़न बिअौजाइन व औजाली व ममनूवन बिमुख्तालिन व मुहतालिन व मुख्ताली व खव्वानिन मिनल इख्वानि क़ालिन ली लिइक़लाली व इअमालिन मिनल उम्मालि फ़ी तज़लीइ आमाली फ़कम उसला बिअज़हालिन व अमहालिन व तरहाली वकम अख्तिरु फ़ी बालिन वला अख्तुरु फ़ी बाली फलैत अद्दहर लम्मा जाअ अत्फाली. Indeed, I have become crushed with pains and fears. Asbahtu bima'na sirtu, I have become. Mawquzan, Quran Sharif mein, wal mawquzatu wal mutaraddiyatu wal natihatu. Waqaza means pidai karna, peetna, to crush. So an animal which is crushed under the rock or beaten up by something is called al-mawquza. So I have become crushed and beaten up by uja', plural of waja', and waji'a yaja'u waja'an means to be in pain. I have been crushed by many pains, and awjali, awjal, plural of wajal. قالوا لا توجل إنا نبشرك بغلام عليم يعني لا تخف. So awjal, plural of wajal, which means khawf, fear. وممنوًا بمختال ومحتال ومغتال. And I have been tested by the proud and haughty one, the crafty one, and the assailer. Mamnuwan, mana yamnu, manwan means to test, azmana. I have been tried and tested. Bimukhtal, with kha. Ikhtala yakhtalu ikhtiyalan, to think big of yourself. अपने आप को बड़ा ख्याल करना. So by the one who is proud and haughty, who thinks he's big, and muhtal, ihtala yahtalu ihtiyalan is from hila. Hila means tadbir, the one who plots against me, meaning the crafty one. And muhtal from ightala yahtalu ihtiyalan, achanak qatl kar dena, to kill someone by tricking them, deceiving them. وَخَوَّانٍ مِّنَ الْإِخْوَانِ قَالٍ لِي لِإِقْلَالِي. And by the traitor among the brothers who hates me due to my faqr and poverty. Khawwan, khana yakhunu khiyanatan, means to trick someone, to deceive someone. So khawwan means the deceiver, the trickster, the fraudster, the traitor. Ikhwan, plural of akh, brethren, meaning who show themselves to be my brother, but they are not brothers, they are traitors. And qalin isme fa'il from qala yaqli qilan. Ma wadda'aka rabbuka wa ma qala. To hate someone. So qali इसमें फाइल या को गिरा दिया उसने शेर के लिए, जैसे काजी को फख्दिमान काज या गिरा दिया. तो कालिन ली, who hates me, li iqlali, aqalla yuqillu iqlalan means to have very little, meaning to be poor. مال من العمال في تضليع أعمالي, and by the jading from those who work to undo my toils. إعمال, أعمل يعمل إعمالا, from عميل يعمل عملا, to work, to make an effort. And ummal, plural of amil, worker. Some who are working في تضليع أعمالي. ضلع يضلع تضليعا means pasli tod dena, from dil'un, and dila means rib cage. So dhalla means to break someone's ribs and uh, to make everything in their life go bad and turn upside down and crooked. So fi tadli a'mali, on my works. There are i'mal, ummal and a'mal. ये सब अमल से है. There are some workers, ummal, some workers who are striving to undo my toils, break my ribs, and make everything scattered for me and crooked. There are many deceiving deceptors who are doing this. فكم أصلع بأذحال وأمحال وترحال. How many times have I burnt through spites and drought and wandering around, traveling here and there. فكم أصلع, صلي يصلى صليا, بمعنى جلنا. How many times have I burnt? بأذحال, plural of زحل, it means حقد and عداوة, dushmani, hatred, spite. And أمحال, plural of محل, and أمحل القوم means قحطوا, they have been struck by famine. So amhal, plural of mahlun, meaning khushki, dryness. And tarhal is from rahala yarhalu rahlan, to travel. So tarhal means travels and journeying. How many times have I burnt through spites and dryness and drought and wandering around? وكم أخطر في بال ولا أخطر في بالي. How many times I tramp in shabby garb, however, I do not pass in the thought of anyone. وكم, come is khabariya, how often. أخطر, खतर यख्तिरु के माना चलना, यहाँ तर्जमा किए ट्रम्प. I walk around. फी बालिन बला यबली बिलन के माना बोसीदा हो जाना, पुराना हो जाना. तो बाली means पुरानी चादर, old shabby garb, cloth. So how many times I walk around in shabby garb and old clothes like a tramp. However, वला अख्तुरु, खतर यख्तुरु, बाबे नसर यंसुरु से उसके माना ख्याल आना. खातिर is that khayal and thought which comes in the mind, but I do not come across anyone's mind. Bal means qalb, in anyone's dil, and qalb, I do not pass in the thoughts and hearts of anyone. فليت الدهر لما جاء رأطفالي أطفالي. Oh, would that fortune, when it wronged me, had slain my children. ليت الدهر, I kash, oh how I wish that when zamana and time, लम्मा जा रा, जा इस तरफ है, रा उधर है शेर में, वजन शेर की वजह से. लम्मा जा रा, when he did zulm, जा रे जूरू जौरन के माना to do zulm on someone. When it did zulm upon me and wronged me, atfa'ali atfali. First atfali is asal mein atfa'a yudfi'u itfa'an, which means to extinguish. And lam is harf jar, connected with ya zamir mutakallim. Atfa'a li. And atfali is plural of tiflun. And tiflun means child. So how I wish that when Zamana did zulm and injustice, it extinguished for me my children and slain them, finished them off as well. Because they are alive and because of them, my worries are always on the increase. فلولا أن أشبالي أغلالي وأعلالي. If it was not for the fact that my cubs are my torment and my collars and my ills. لولا أن أشبالي, أشبال is plural of shiblun, and shiblun means lion's cub. So my children, my cubs, if they were not my aghlal, aghlal is plural of ghullun. Ghullun means the collar which is put around the neck. Huh? Leave your details. How much is it? 300. Okay. Okay. Leave your details. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll give you a card. We'll put a word on it.
I know that a lot of your worshippers use it over there for parking. It's close. It's the biggest house on the close. 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, converted. I've got a music studio in the garage. Okay. So it's a converted office with power, everything in it. And it's got a summer house in the back garden. And it's still got a garden and you can extend it and everything as well. So I thought I'd just come across because
I'll pass over to the
local community.
We'll see if we can find someone.
You never know, do you?
What's your name? Paul.
Paul, yeah. It saves, that's me. It saves on the station agency fees and it's close for your worshippers.
Yes, yes. I'll get in touch with you. Yes,
Fantastic. All right. Congratulations.
जी चले What did he say? Number 1, Harbury Close. Luckily, Chalo bhai, someone's got a house for sale. Guriya. So he came to mention it. Number 1, Harbury Close. जी कहाँ गए हाँ if my cubs were not my collars and my ills lama jahaztu amali ila alin wala wali, then I would not have sent and addressed my hopes to any kin nor any governor. Jahaza yujahizu tajhizan ki mana to prepare, to send forth, to address. And amal, plural of amal. Amal means hope. Ila alin, al means relatives, kin. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammad. Ali Muhammad, kin of Muhammad. They say it, al is from ahl. So ahle Muhammad means ahlul bayt. And number 2, another call is the Alu Muhammad, Alu Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is Kullu Mu'minin Taqiyyin. Any God fearing, pious mu'min is from the family of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. ولا جررت أذيالي على مصحبي Izlali. Wali means governor. And wala jarrartu aziyali, nor would I drag my um, skirts, यहाँ तर्जमा किया है, on the track of my abasement. Jarra yajurru jarran, to drag, to pull. Jarrara yujarriru tajriran, also means to pull. And adiyal is plural of zail. Zail का literal तर्जमा tail. वो जो प्रिंसेस का ड्रेस लंबा होता है वेडिंग में और उसके पीछे बड़ा ट्रेल होता है, उसको ज़ैल बोलते हैं, उसकी जमा ज़ुयूल. आई वुड नॉट ड्रैग माई tails ala mashabi izlali, on the track of my abasement. Mashab from sahaba yashubu sahban, which means to drag, to pull. And mashab means the track where something is pulled, like race track. Izlali, azalla yuzillu izlalan, zalil karna, humiliate. So I would not have pulled my trails on the track of my abasement. فَمِحْرَابِي أَحْرَابِي وَأَسْمَالِي أَسْمَالِي. And in that case, my mihrab would have been more seemly for me, and my rags would be more honoring for me. Mihrabi, دخل عليها زكريا المحراب. मिहराब मस्जिद का जो मिहराब है, तर्जमा किया है माई garret, GARRET. Then my garret would be more fitting for me. أحرى حرية يحرى حريا, लायक होना, to be more fitting, more deserving. وأسمالي, asmal plural of samal, and samal means purani chadar. My old rags would be more asmali, asal means asmauli. Sama yasmu sumuvan imana buland karna, to lift someone. So they would be more uplifting for me, more honorable for me. Asmal plus samal purani chadar, old rags. I would just roam around in my old rags and stick to my mihrab, but I have to go around begging for the sake of my children. فهل حر يرى تخفي فأثقالي بمثقالي. Is there any honorable person who will see the lightening of my loads by 1 dinar? حر, Sharif admi. Yara, Ra'a yara ru'yatan, to see, who would see fitting. تخفيف الأثقال, خفف يخفف تخفيفا, to lighten. أثقال plural of ثقل, my weight, my boj, and my burden. بمثقالي, by 1 misqal, 1 dinar. ويطفي حر بالبالي بسربال وسروالي, or who will quench the heat of my anxiety by 1 shirt or a trouser. أطفى يطفي إطفاء, to extinguish. حر, heat. بالبال, معنى حزن and غم and worry and anxiety. بلبل يبلبل بلبلة means to put someone in difficulty and anxiety and worries. بسربال meaning 1 chadar, 1 shirt, and sirwal, trousers. अच्छा समझ में आ गए? फिर से पढ़ लो. Indeed, I have become crushed with pains and fears, tried by the proud, the crafty, and the assailer, by the traitor among my brethren who hate me for my need and my poverty, and by those who are working, by those workers who are working to undo my toils and my works and scatter my works. How often do I burn through spite and dryness and penury and wandering around? How often do I pass by in old rags, shabby garb, but my thought does not pass in the heart of anyone. Oh, would that fortune, when it wronged me, it extinguished and slain my children as well. So if it was not for my cubs, who are my callers and my ills, a'lal, plural of ullun, bimari, lama jahaztu, I would not have addressed my hopes to any king or any governor, nor would I drag my trails on the track of my abasement. Then my mihrab would have been more seemingly for me, and my old chadars would be more uplifting for me. So, is there any sharif, generous, noble person who will see the lightening of my loads with 1 dinar, or who can extinguish the heat of my anxiety with 1 shirt or 1 trousers? बस आगे काल हारिस इब्न हम्माम बाद में पढ़ेंगे इंशाअल्लाह.